Hey, look! It's a camel? Are there camels in the Zelda universe? So, okay, so this is... I'm thinking too deep about it now, because think about it, like, in the Breath of the Wild, you had the four divine beasts. You can justify Varudanya, because he's a lizard, even though he looked like a gecko. And then he can justify Va Meadow, because he's the bird. But Va Naboris and Va Ruta, they were a camel and an elephant. Like, that's not in... And I guess the only reason why I think it's strange, right, is because there's a camel right there. Like, this technically... Okay. I feel like there's so many like theories that you could come up with just having the camels there that I don't want to think about it. Like that, the implications of that are weird. And there are going to be some people that are going to be like, look guys, isn't this thing cool? They're being inclusive? I guess. Is inclusive the right word? I think in their attempt to be inclusive, they didn't think everything through. Because even the helmets, right? Like, again, you can justify the gecko and the bird, but how do you justify the camel and the elephant? Right? Except for the fact that they're like, one's desert and one's, I don't know why the elephant would be part of water, but yeah. Boris and Varuta are the camel. Yeah, Ty, good to see you, man. Here, let's throw your thoughts on it, because I'm thinking too deep on this, because I just noticed this. Look, this is a camel, right? This is before Boris. This implies that camels and elephants existed in the Zelda universe at some point. And if they existed in the Zelda universe, does that mean that other things existed in the Zelda universe? And what happened to them? Right? Oh, come on. Blood Moon is stealing my thunder. Look, I don't want your shenanigans right now, Blood. Has anyone else thought of that? Did anyone else consider it? Am I thinking too deep? I know I'm thinking too deep on it, but I don't know. I feel like that's not a plot hole, but like... And look, I wouldn't have even considered it if they hadn't added the stupid camel on the mural. See that? It's a camel. This is an ancient temple that predates Va Naboris, which means that they based Va Naboris on the idea of a camel. No, not really. You think? All right, Ty. Tell me, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Ty says it appears that the animal the divine beasts are made from most likely worked the planet before, or the divine beasts are created from the Zonai. That. Ty, why? You're asking a question at the exact wrong moment. I think in game, it's stressed out. It's stressed that the divine beasts are created from the Sheikah. That the Sheikah created them and that they were manipulated. However, the helmets that the champions or the sages wore, they're the helmets of the divine beast, essentially. So the Sheikah were definitely inspired to create their divine beast based off of the sages. So I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, if you look back in any of the cutscenes, you'll notice that the Goron dude has the gecko mask, and the bird dude has the bird mask. That was what you were trying to say? Yeah, so during the time of the Zonai, there were camels and elephants. Right? Camels and elephants existed during that time. And probably before that time. And so they somehow became extinct. But Ty, what I'm trying to say is, so the mural on top of the lightning temple depicts actual camels. And this is a temple that was created during the time of the Zonai. So I'm not necessarily saying... I guess I'm just trying to point out that camels and elephants existed in the... Camels and elephants now exist in the Zelda universe. They're not just like a fancy, unique animal. So, because the Zonai based their designs off of an existing creature, and then the Sheikah based their designs off of the Zonai. No, then Ty says they have a lot of fight. You don't think that camel Zonai didn't exist? What would a camel Zonai... What? Oh, what would that even look like? I don't think so. The mural didn't look like that. I mean, Zonai are like furry bait. What about this crazy theory? What if the Zonai are descendants of camels? That's why they have long necks. That's why they have the snouts. Oh man, how deep is this lore going to go? I have no explanation for the elephants. None. I can't think of anything. Maybe there were fat Zonai. Yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. Look. I'm just saying. Look, you threw out the ball, and I made it. You threw out the pitch, and I decided to swing with it, and maybe I didn't make a home run, but I'd like to say I made second base there. All right. Again. Last time. Good night, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Arclight because I haven't. Do you think there are many types of Zonai? Are there? It's hard to say because there's only two types of Zonai. Well, there's only two. We only see two Zonai in the game, right? You have the Raru, who's the super magical dude, and then you have the other random friend person, who's the historian / magical leader. That isn't really explained. So, and then you have Sophia, who's like the first Hylian queen, I guess. And she has those long ears. Maybe Hylians are descendants of elephants. All right, it's time for me to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Let me turn on the pretty music.